Hi, my name is Julie Antwistle, and you're watching OTV, where we provide solutions for living. In this episode, I want to talk about those challenging moments where you, as a caregiver, a caring friend, or an adult of an ailing parent, need to engage your loved one in a tough conversation about driving, home modifications, or even relocation. Let's start with driving. Over time, or with certain disabilities, people may become unsafe to operate a motor vehicle. This is a sad and scary time for the individual as their independence becomes threatened, but for their family and caregivers as well, as they worry about their loved one getting hurt or hurting someone else. While some people will self-retire their license when they feel they are unsafe, some are not as willing or able to make this decision. So how do you manage tackling this difficult topic? Next time you're out with your loved one, consider driving separately and follow them, or go in their car with them while they drive. Watch for how fast or slow they go, if they obey traffic signs, are able to check blind spots, negotiate directions, manage other traffic or pedestrians, wear a seatbelt, and how do they park the car. If you have concerns about any of the above, you have a moral obligation to bring your concerns to their attention or to the attention of their treating physician. If you choose to have this discussion with them, be caring and compassionate but direct. Tell them about your concerns, but instead of just telling them they shouldn't drive, suggest the involvement of a professional like their doctor or an occupational therapist for a driving assessment. Many other tough conversations will also revolve around housing, home modifications, or moving. Most people want to remain in their home as long as possible. Many recognize that some small changes to the home could have a big impact on their safety and function, and yet some are very hesitant to consider modifications. It's important for adults of aging parents or caregivers to demystify the home modification process and to stress to their loved one that most changes are minor, removable, or might actually increase the value of their home while keeping them there for as long as possible. But honestly, with regards to the house, often the best approach is usually letting a professional explain to the individual what can be done and what they should consider either now or in the future to ensure their home continues to work for them. In that case, the difficult conversation is more getting the professional in the door instead of trying to convince the person that the changes that you feel, without full knowledge of the options, might be needed. Occupational therapists are great at getting a sense of what people need, explaining the options, and coming up with a plan. Lastly, there may come a time when being the primary caregiver of an ailing person who is trying to live at home may become too much. Caregiving is a difficult task that often requires time, knowledge, or a level of commitment that many cannot sustain long term. Having a discussion with your loved one about the need to relocate to get access to skilled or more available care is difficult. Like the other conversations, tell your loved one that their safety is your primary concern and that you're willing to do all that you can to help them get the care they need. Remind them of your own capabilities and be honest about how you are managing as their caregiver. Framing your conversation this way will go a long way to show them you are being supportive and not just trying to tell them what to do or how to do it. In the end, yes, these conversations will be difficult, but the people you care for need your love, support, and guidance as they navigate a disease process, injury, or aging. But remember, sometimes involving a professional like an occupational therapist who can assess the situation, come up with solutions, and develop a plan may go a long way to maintaining a relationship with your loved one while keeping them safe at the same time. Well, that concludes this episode of OTV. Remember, OT's know stuff.